Coming off tough series in the first round, what about the second round? What about it for Washington and Pittsburgh? We're here to talk about it. Lauren Shehadi, NHL columnist Wes Goldstein. Glad to be with you. Pittsburgh went 6 games, Washington 7 games. Who has the edge in this one?
Well, Washington comes in with a home ice advantage, and they had to come back from a 3-1 deficit, so they have a lot of momentum and a lot of enthusiasm riding into this. But you have the Penguins, who had a very, very tough series against the Flyers. Looked like they were shaky at times, but they found the way to win it. So it's going to be pretty even right now.
This should be an exciting one,
Absolutely.
even and exciting. Obviously, Ovechkin versus Crosby. And I don't know if this question is even valid, but which one has more capabilities of carrying their team single-handedly where they want to take them? I mean, both of them is the answer to that question, really.
Right. They're both super players. And, you know, to this point, Crosby may be a little farther ahead because his team has gone to the Stanley Cup Finals, whereas this is the first time Ovechkin has advanced past the first round. I think if you're looking at an individual who can carry the team in the back, it's probably more Ovechkin, just given the way that he takes control of games when he's on the ice. He dominates the puck. And I think he did that to a certain extent during the Rangers series. But I think we're also overlooking Evgeny Malkin on the Penguins, who actually seems to be the dominant player in my mind for the Penguins through the first round. He was the leading scorer in the league. He may very well end up winning the Most Valuable Player award. And he gets a little bit pushed aside in this perceived battle between Crosby and Ovechkin. But I think really, if you're looking at this series as an individual, game within a game, you should be looking at Malkin versus Ovechkin.
And you bring up a huge point, and not just the supporting cast in general. When you look at the Capitals, a 21-year-old, recently 21, in goal, Fedorov scoring the game winner. I mean, who has the better supporting cast?
That's an interesting question. I think right now, if you look at pure offense, the Capitals have a little more firepower, and they proved it because they can score goals without many opportunities, as they did against the Rangers. The Penguins are a little more balanced. They certainly have the offensive firepower on Crosby's line with Chris Kunitz and Bill Guerin, and Malkin is doing a great job. I think what's very interesting for the Penguins in the last series is that they got so much production from their third line with Jordan Staal. They scored key goals. He was playing with Matt Cook and Tyler Kennedy. They scored key goals and they shut down the teams, and sometimes that is where you have to look, because the top players tend to offset each other, and then it becomes the support players who make a difference.
And you saw last night on TV, the Verizon Center just packed, so home ice advantage is going to be a big one, as it always is. Thank you, Wes. So now tell me, how many games does this one go?
I think it's going to go the max. We're going to see a 7-game series, and I think Washington's going to come out at the end.
All right. Thanks, Wes. Thank you for watching. You can track it right here on CBSSports.com. We'll talk to you soon.